Hello, welcome to the 2010 through 2011 NFL regular season schedule, week 1 picks, and this is part 2 of 2. We're going to start off 12 o'clock on Fox between the Panthers and the Giants. This is going to be a rock'em sock'em football game. Carolina and the Giants like to take the rock and stay between the tackles. First down is a big down in this game. The Panthers are looking for traction on offense. They had none in the preseason. Giants 17-10. 12 o'clock on Fox, 12 o'clock Central Time. Atlanta at Pittsburgh. The Falcons fans and the Falcons brass, I assume, are looking for a big impact from their free agent cornerback Dante Robinson. Last time the Falcons brought in big-time free agents, they were on offense. Michael Turner and Tony Gonzalez, and they excelled. It will be interesting to see what kind of balance and offense the Falcons get to this season with a healthy running back in Michael Turner. In 2008, the Falcons called the second highest percentage of running plays in the NFL, 55%. That was with a rookie quarterback. The Falcons called 57% passing plays in 2009. Ryan settled in. Now that they have their whole offensive back, the Falcons do not have to protect Ryan or Turner. They can go with what the defense gives. In this game, the Steelers' D does not give much. Ryan is going to have to be an effective passer. One more thing to remember. The Falcons have key players on the O-line up for contracts, but there is more of these guys than money. It is a motivated together bunch. It is not a collection of all pros, but solid players who move as one. Falcons 24, Steelers 14. Pittsburgh does not have its starting quarterback. It has a third-string quarterback. Pretty hard to pick a team to win that does not have its quarterback. At 12 o'clock Central Time on CBS, Cleveland at Tampa Bay. There is a big reason to attend the game. Two big reasons, actually. The Buccaneers are going to build defense around several exciting young players, including defensive tackles Gerald McCoy and Brian Price. Pay attention to D and Michael Bennett. If McCoy and Price are tough to handle inside, here comes Bennett. He looks good at 6'3", 274. Bennett had 10 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 quarterback pressures, and a forced fumble in the preseason. That's production. Bucks 20, Cleveland 17. It is one of the few games, maybe the only game, where Tampa Bay will be favored. Or at least until they prove their rebuilding plan is moving forward. 12 o'clock Central Time, Denver at Jacksonville. The Jaguars hope they have enough right answers to secure success in what could be the most important season in franchise history. The Broncos lost 8 of the final 10 after starting 6-0 and missed the playoffs for a fourth consecutive year. Getting back to the playoffs likely won't be this year. Jaguars 19, Broncos 13. At 12 o'clock Central Time, it's Indianapolis at Houston. Houston can move the ball with balance. Matt Schaub and wide receiver Andre Johnson have become as dangerous a combination as there is in the league. In his first completely healthy season, Schaub completed 68% of his passes for 4,770 yards and 29 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Johnson, meanwhile, has blossomed into one of the game's most explosive wideouts. In 2009, he caught 101 passes for a league-high 1,569 yards and 9 touchdowns. Texans 31, Colts 30. At 12 o'clock Central Time on CBS, Miami at Buffalo. The Dolphins coach is also expecting Brandon Marshall to cause plenty of chaos for opposing defenses. Acquired in April from Denver, the 2-time Pro Bowler joins the team that had 6 receiving TDs last season. Marshall had 101 receptions for 1,120 yards and a career best 10 touchdowns in 2009. He's one of 2 players New England's Wes Welker with more than 300 catches over the last 3 seasons. While Miami is looking for an improved defensive effort in 2010, the Bills are hoping first-year D coordinator George Edwards, Dolphins linebackers coach the last 5 seasons, can helped the team transition from a Tampa 2-style defense to the 3-4. Buffalo, though, has struggled implementing the system, with the starters allowing 617 yards, 34 first downs, and 56 points in the first halves of the first 3 preseason games. Miami 30, Buffalo 20. 12 o'clock Central Time on Fox, Detroit at Chicago. After quarterback Jay Cutler's circle during his first season with the Bears, the team brought in renowned owner Mike Martz to help turn things around. With the offense still trying to work the kinks ahead of Sunday's opener, Cutler was confident in the Bears' need to him to try to stamp a 3-year string of missing the playoffs. The Bears, however, they looked to bolster their defense by signing and Julius Peppers to a 6-year deal with as much as $91.5 million. Peppers had the 3rd most sacks in the NFL with 81 over his 8 seasons and recorded 10.5 and 09 with Carolina. Chicago has won 4 straight matchups and 8 of 10 of the last 9 home meetings. Bears 20, Lions 7. 12 o'clock Central Time, CBS, Oakland, Tennessee. After VY replaced vet Kerry Collins at quarterback, Tennessee pulled out a 5-game winning streak and closed the season taking 8 of 10. The upstart tandem of young and reigning rushing champion Chris Johnson looked to get the Titans off to a much better start this season, beginning with a home game against the Raiders. If Tennessee wants to contend in the AFC this season, they will likely need a repeat performance out of Johnson and Young. Titans 17, Raiders 13. Cincinnati at New England, 12 o'clock CBS. The expected return of one of the league's best possession receivers should give Brady a boost as he embarks on his 2nd season since tearing his ACL. Welker suffered the same injury in last year's regular season finale, but hopes to be on the field Sunday. New England has won 6 consecutive openers. Patriots 37, Bengals 27. 3:15 on Fox, Arizona and Seattle. After being outlined up for the starting quarterback job, Anderson will try to lead the Cardinals to an unprecedented 3rd consecutive postseason. The Rams will also have a highly anticipated newcomer at that position as they climb to back respectability. The Cardinals coaching staff said Anderson's willingness to improve on one of his weaknesses, his footwork, helped him win the job. Anderson will get to throw to one of the top receivers in the game, Fitzy, but won't have Bolden, who was traded to Baltimore in March. If the tandem of Wells and Hightower can improve on a solid campaign, that could help make up for Bolden's loss and give more balance to a unit that ranked 28th on the ground for a year ago. Cardinals 10, Rams 6. 3:15 on Fox, San Francisco at Seattle. Singletary appears to have revived and now hopes to guide the Niners to their first playoff appearance in 8 seasons. The only team to go undefeated in the preseason, San Fran could have some of the best young talent in the league. Entering his 6th year, Gore joins Jackson and Jones as the only players to rush for 1,000 yards in each of the last 4 seasons. Gore, who scored a career-high 13 touchdowns in 2009, posted his only 2 200-yard games against Seattle. He rushed for 207 yards and 2 scores in a 23-10 win over the Seahawks on September 20th. Smitty threw a career-high 18 touchdowns last season, and Vernon Davis was a Pro Bowl selection after tying Gates' NFL record for touchdowns by a tight end in 2009. 49ers 34, Seahawks 24. 3:15 on Fox, Green Bay at Philadelphia. It's fitting that the Eagles on this day enjoy a new beginning while honoring their 50th anniversary of the 1960 championship team that defeated the Packers. The current version of the Packers are led by one of the game's elite quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers after reaching the playoffs last year. Many believe that they will be one of the teams in contention to win the NFC this year. Rodgers and Cole were both young quarterbacks who took over franchise legends, but the comparisons stop there. Cole was smart, accurate, and athletic, perfect for the Eagles' West Coast offense. Eagles 23, Packers 21. 7:20 on CBS. Dallas, Washington. Shanahan and McNabb are undoubtedly major upgrades for the Redskins, or predecessors Zorn and Campbell, and the revamped offensive line is better than the battered, back-laden unit that was pivotal in producing just 6 points in the 2 meetings in 2009. However, Washington will need time to adjust to the West Coast offense and the 3-4 defense. McNabb's absence from the 3rd preseason game and 2 weeks of practice, but the sprained ankle further slowed the development of the offense. Cowboys 27-13. 6 o'clock Monday night. Baltimore Jets. This defense of the Jets, they got a key piece back when Pro Bowl cornerback Darrell Reeves ended a 36-day holdout on Monday by signing a 4-year contract. I'm going to say Jets 28, Ravens 21. And then at 9:15 on ESPN, Chiefs and Chargers. Despite heading to the season without the 8th leading rusher in NFL history and their lean receiver from a year ago, Rivers and the Chargers expect to be just as prolific offensively as they were in 2009. Rivers looks to lead the Chargers to a 6th straight win over the Chiefs when the AFC West rivals meet Monday night at Arrowhead Stadium. Chargers 23, Chiefs 10. That's part 2 of Week 1. Have fun this week.